Hello, I'm Christina with The Turned Leg. I love to salvage, repurpose, and create, and help others to do the same. Sometimes when you're thrifting, things that seem like they didn't work out actually work out in your favor, and that happened to me recently. I had planned a normal thrifting shop to one of my favorite stores. When I got there, I forgot that their hours had changed. So I got on my phone and I typed into Google, thrift stores open now. Did you know you could do that? If you're in a new area, it's a great tip and it works well. And I located a thrift store that I had never been to. So I was out, I figured it was worth a look, and I am so glad I went there. I still can't believe that this is actually my job to go thrifting. Come check out the new place I discovered and see all the fun items I found. The thrift store I had discovered I had never been to was the Motown thrift store located in Westland, Michigan. If you remember, I recently went on a thrifting adventure to Westland, Michigan. You can check it out here, but I've never been to the Motown thrift store. The first thing I noticed when I walked in was this place was huge. Good sign. I also saw that they were having a sale. White tags were 5 for $1 or 25 cents each. Green tags were half off, and this was clothing only. The first shelf I saw, I thought was the only home goods area. Not to fear, because home goods are spread throughout the store. Although the shelf was a little bit bare, I did see things at pretty good prices. And I got excited by that because thrifting has been pricey near me. Are you enjoying this video? If so, take a second and click the like button and subscribe. Also, if you click the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. It really helps me to continue to help others to salvage, repurpose, and create. As I walked a little bit further, I found some furniture. Once again, I thought this was the only furniture section, but it is spread throughout the store too. There was also more home goods, and this area had a lot of holiday items and a lot of bags, which those get me excited. Anyone else? I was so happy to see these bags. They were all $8.98 each, and that might sound like a lot of money, but on closer inspection, they really had a lot of good things. Unfortunately, this was the off season, but some of the bags had a lot of vintage ornaments, which are getting harder and harder to find. I really didn't take a ton of time to see, but I think some of these bags might have been worth it. I also spotted this vintage shell souvenir item. I love these. Unfortunately, it was missing its centerpiece. But this store was once again proving it had vintage items. Music box have been selling really well for me lately, but unfortunately this one had some issues. I also spotted this. Any idea what it is? And candlesticks. Jackpot, 99 cents each. These were going to be coming home with me for a project. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see all of the treasures I brought home with me. And more furniture. This table was a good buy at $24.96. It was nice and sturdy. If you visit this thrift store, I highly recommend you go up and down all of the aisles. Stuff is spread out everywhere. Things are not organized how I'm used to it, but there are a lot of good deals to be found. I also have a thing for vintage office supplies. Love the color green on the tape dispenser. I loved the gold and gaudy on these pictures, but found it interesting that the dad picture was $1 more than the mom picture, which I think the mom picture was $3.98. Like home goods and furniture, the kids section was also spread throughout. Stuffed animals are in one spot, toys and games are in another. Pillows and comforters are also grouped in one section together. The rest of the linens are put on racks that are in the center of the store, and they're labeled miscellaneous. They're not really grouped.
You have to look. And I found more houseware. Clear glass is all stored in one area. I found a lot of vintage tops for light fixtures here at good prices. I get asked a lot about my displays in my antique booth and whether or not I save up items for a display. Nope, sometimes I just get lucky. At this thrift store, there were tons of souvenir items. That would be a really fun display to put together with maps and suitcases, but usually these things just happen. Another home goods section. I was impressed to see with the price tag, things were marked as is if they did not work. Remember how I was talking about finding things with a theme? There were lots of precious moments. They're not really my thing, but they were throughout the store. That would make another good display. More furniture at very good prices. This piece was a great price, already had been painted once. I love this mid-century piece. Unfortunately, on further inspection, just a lot of damage. And they also have lighting, whether you need a fixture or you are looking for a lamp. There was a lot to choose from in here, all different types. I really liked this cute little lamp. It was about $9, but I decided to pass on it. And these Christmas candles were such a good deal. They have been really popular near me and hard to find. They were 59 cents each. And more home goods. I loved thinking I had seen it all and then turn the corner and find even more items. For me, the sign of a good thrift store is having the Tupperware Jell-O mold at a good price. Way too excited when I found this. I loved everything about it, including the green color. Unfortunately, it had a big chip in it. They also had a good book section which had vintage and new books, and I thought the prices were fairly reasonable too. My cart was loaded up, it was time to head out, but on my way out I spotted these chairs. There actually was one more hiding in the back of the store for only $9.98 each.
Now, if you remember at the beginning of this, I said I was planning on going to my normal thrift store, but they were closed. I did visit that store after and found absolutely nothing. So let's take a look at what I found from Motown thrift store.
These bowls have a little crazing to prove they're old, and at $1.98 I couldn't pass them up. The candlesticks were a great price at 99 cents and will make a perfect project piece. My mom has a thing for vintage baskets. Hopefully she doesn't watch this, but this will be her Easter basket. It is from Shanghai. And I couldn't pass up this candle holder. I already have its mate in my booth. Two always sell better than just one. When I'm looking for items for my booth, I'm always looking for a little humor, and this sign is perfect. I did look high and low for the lid, but this pot with the 1960s designs was great and I couldn't pass it up. A lot of souvenir items, but ones with the glaze are hard to find. I also couldn't pass up the hobnail ashtray. What a good price. And for some reason, green glass is hot right now. And I never can pass up a vintage sampler. This one says, all to myself, I think of you, think of things we used to do, think of things we used to say, think of each happy yesterday. Sometimes I sigh and sometimes I smile, but I keep each olden golden while all to myself.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy watching thrift hauls, you can click on this video and check out some more thrift hauls in my area. I hope this video has inspired you to maybe see if there's a thrift store in your area you might have missed. Now get out there to salvage, repurpose, and create.